This is the continuation of the presentation of the accommodations request packet. We are on page 1 of 4 of the documents that will be returned to the learning centers. The content is student intake, page 1. Student request of academic accommodations. Purpose is to begin to engage students with disabilities in a dialogue that provides a more complete personal profile, as well as to allow students with disabilities to share how their brain and learning differences impact their lives and studies. The first place is for the student's first and last name, followed by their cell phone number that we can contact them at, as well as their birth date. Next covers medical mental health background. List the disabilities that are affecting your studies. There is additional space available to provide for more details on this second page. So the first column is disability requiring accommodations, and the second column is a place to describe the effect on academics that disability has. The next section is called educational background. It asks, ever placed in special education, content mastery? If so, select which one. If not, click no. If yes, then follow the link to provide more detail. Question 3, have you ever received tutoring? Yes or no. Number 4, stronger subjects, list here. Weaker subjects, list here. Number 5, do you enjoy reading? Yes or no. Number 6, have you ever written a research paper? Yes or no. Number 7, rank your study habits from poor, 1, all the way up to 10 for great. Number 8, how do you usually study? Please explain here. Number 9, length of time you study for each class weekly in hours. The next section is additional information. Number 10, list your interests. Number 11, list your strengths. Number 12, list your primary language if not English. List other languages spoken in additional space below if needed. Number 13, what do you see yourself doing in 5 years? Number 14, what is your intended major at SAGU? The final section of this page is academic accommodations history. That's number 15. It's asking you to review the following learning tools accommodations and check all that apply. Down here, there's several rows. The first one is where you identify when these accommodations were, that if each accommodation was effective in the past, or it hasn't been used before. The second row is if it wasn't, if you haven't used it in the past, but it may help, then you'll select here instead. However, if it has been tried in the past, but it is ineffective, then you'll select here. This will help me narrow down the accommodations that you would like, that you think would be beneficial, and aid in identifying the specific ones that work best for you. So the accommodations you're reviewing as either effective in the past, may help, or ineffective in the past are as follows: preferential seating, record lecture, notes and presentation copy, use of calculator, spelling writing help, use of PC on exam essays, extra time on exams, scribe on exams, audio format exams, exams in a quiet place, extra time for work, audio format for text, support conferences, early access to syllabi, and use of voice to text. If there are others that are not listed here, then explain unlisted accommodations on page 2.